Hello everyone. I'm getting a bit caught up here. Right. Okay, so today I'm returning to the Brian May rig. I've been putting a bit more thought into this. Now I'm going to start with some DVDs. Good guidelines actually. Obviously with the Bohemian Rhapsody film that's come out, I'm not going to give a criticism of the film. I'm saying apart from that, I enjoyed it. But if you actually look closely, you can see the change in equipment that they're using over the years. But this is probably like the earliest one, the Live at the Rainbow. And Brian's rig in those days is just really simple. Treble booster, wah pedal, and a phaser. And it's an orange phaser, so it looks to be an MXR Phase 90. But it's the older version of the Phase 90, not the more modern one. It's what's known as the script version. The more modern one is known as the bold version. It's just to do with the way that the writing is on the actual box, because the circuit's changed. So what have we got then? So treble booster, wah pedal, phaser, and then going into this bank of AC30s which he's got. But it kind of I was reading on the actual Brian May Guitars webpage about the treble booster which they do, and why the treble booster has to come first rather than, say, treating it like an overdrive pedal. And it's to do with the way that the signal is conditioned. Now, at the moment, that's just clean. It's just going straight into this Boss guitar now on clean. Turn the volume down a little bit because I don't want to annoy the neighbours. Now yesterday I picked up this, it's a TC Electronic Rush pedal. They're about £35. Now it's more of a clean boost. And I actually quite like it just as it is. Yeah, so I mean that's all the way up. I also got a Morley Wah volume pedal sort of combined, but what I'm using that for, I'm just using it as a volume pedal, or like a swell pedal. So what that means is that, like, if it's full on, like slightly, yeah, you see you get that boost, and you roll it back, so it's completely dead, and then you can just gradually put it in. Now, because I'm not using an AC30, what I've done is I've set up this Catalinbread Galileo pedal, so it's like an AC30 that's just starting to break up. It's a characteristic sound. If you've never heard it, it's something you really need to experience for yourself. But if I put that on, now take the Rush pedal off. But then use the volume pedal, and then that cleans up nicely. Yeah, like that. Now the other thing I wasn't completely... Right, hang on. Missed a step. Remember, never miss a step. Okay, so if I use the pedal, turn the volume off, now put the rush in, the volume's all the way up. So gradually I'm going to then roll it off. Right, so what I was about to say, I'll just turn it off for a moment. What I was about to say was the Phase 90 I had, I got the bold version because I didn't know there was a script version. I should have done a bit more research, so sorry about that, folks. So what I got instead, I got this, it's the Van Halen version of the Phase 90. Now that might seem a bit strange. Well, Van Halen's not Brian May, I hear you say. Well, he's not, no. But this version of the Phase 90 pedal, it's got a little button at the top, it says script. So basically what that does, alright, I'll demonstrate it without. First of all without, now this is, right, it's not even on, we're on now. That's basically the sound of the, that's the sound of the bold version of the MXR Phase 90. It's on about, if I put it on about 9 o'clock, now put the overdrive in. It's a bit hissy, but then you start getting that sort of atomic punk type sound. I even put some reverb in, and it's even more. Yeah. But now, it kind of sounds like a wah. Okay. Now, if I press the script button, turn that off. Then the effect's a lot more subtle. And if I actually take the volume down, change the dial to about 10 o'clock. So that adds some possibilities there. Right, still got the boost, still got the rush boost on, but I mean the other option, you could get both versions of the MXR. Now, oh gosh, the MXR, the bold version is about what, £80 or £90. and the script one, there's two. The basic script one, that's about 97 to £100, and then this one which is actually more closely modelled on the vintage one, and that's a bit more expensive. Whereas new, the Van Halen one, which combines both, by the way, new, they're about 139, but I got this second hand. I paid about 90, so I was quite lucky to get that. So even if you're not a particularly great Van Halen fan, I won't hold that against you if you're not, it's worth getting because it's got that little button on it, which means that you've got the two pedals in the one. And actually, it just makes me think, you know, like from a production point of view, well, why not just produce that as the MXR pedal, you know, with the button? Now they do. Was it the MXR 95 or something like that? And it's got a few buttons on it. Oh, and then there's another one which has got like a few knobs on it and like little sort of sine waves and things. And it starts to get like over complicated. I mean, are you really going to use all those complicated sounds? You know, I mean, rather, you know, why not just focus on, you know, a few good sounds which work? Why? But oh yeah, it makes funny noises as well. You know, why do that? You know. Anyway, right. So yeah. So I'm digressing a little bit. So returning to the videos. I mean, I just wanted to see, you know, like how much Brian May's sound has changed. And of course, you know, I've been watching the live at Wembley, and both versions of the Brighton Rock solo on that. But if you actually listen to what Brian's doing, or to the actual sound he's getting, it's more like an overdrive, and it's more a kind of like a purring sound, and that's down to the combination of the treble booster and the AC30s. It's not a distortion pedal. It's natural overdrive, and he's taking it in and out of saturation. Put some chorus on. Right, so at the moment that's just the booster. Put that in, and you use the volume pedal. I haven't got the delay on yet, actually. So you got the option that, like, you use the pedal and it kind of cleans up nicely. And you can push it. Using my fingers at the moment, so just get the coin, and then it's sort of like yeah, it takes it into feedback, and but then he's also doing the like this F sharp. big lights behind me, which kind of adds to it. And even like, you know, how they filmed it, like everybody's clapping along and, you know. Yeah, and then I can just take it out of saturation when I want to. Okay, so that's that. Now put the phaser on with the script pedal pressed. Yeah, this pressed. Got the delay on still. Yeah, so well, just with the boost and the fade, I mean, I absolutely love that to pieces. It's kind of almost like Richie Blackmore. Except of course Richie doesn't use the coin, but yeah, I just thought that that might be of some use to you. That, you know, the Galileo pedal is great. I'm not disputing that. And yeah, the actual both versions of the Phase 90, they're both very good. It just depends on really on which one you want. For the more vintage sounds, I prefer the script, and the bolder version of it. It gives you more like a wah type sound, and I just, you know, don't overlook just basic, just clean. I know that, you know, if you're sort of big metal fan or whatever, you know, just nice subtle clean stuff. What's wrong with that? So yeah, so I hope this has been some use to you. It just adds something to the rig. Alright, so I'm going to call it there, and I'll see you soon. Alright, thank you. Does it stop?